The man had just placed his hand on the polar bear's carcass to snap a photo, but the very next second, a sharp pain shot through his arm. When Bart looked down, he spotted a fresh wound. He figured it was just a flea bite from the bear, nothing serious, and brushed it off. But by nightfall, his arm began to itch like crazy. He scratched it relentlessly, even after it started to bleed. Still, he didn't stop. Eventually, he wrapped it with some gauze, thinking it was no big deal. The next day, while fixing the base's electrical system, Bart noticed pus oozing from the wound. He unwrapped the bandage, and what he saw was horrifying. The skin around it was already rotting. Just then, a teammate came by to check on the repairs. Bart quickly covered the wound again and downplayed it. But later, when he saw the polar bear's decomposing body in the lab, crawling with grotesque worms, he finally realized how serious things were. He rushed to clean out the infection, but when he peeled the gauze off, he discovered something even worse. Not only was the wound rotted, but squirming. Unknown creatures were moving around inside it. His teammates were horrified. Problem was, they were stranded at a remote wilderness base. No doctors, no real medical equipment. If Bart wanted to survive, he had no choice but to act himself. With trembling hands, he pried open the festering flesh. Sure enough, a worm was nestled inside. The moment it was exposed, it burrowed deeper into his arm. Panic set in. Reacting fast, Bart grabbed a kitchen knife, and in a moment of grim resolve, he chose to sacrifice his arm to save his life. With the help of a teammate, they managed to stabilize him, for now. Meanwhile, Ellie opened the first aid kit, planning to patch Bart up, but instead she stumbled upon her father's notebook. Inside was a disturbing discovery: the origin of the worm. According to the notes, the parasite was actually a vertebrate. The male? Harmless. He dies after biting a host. But the female? She burrows into the body, lays her eggs, and begins to reproduce. At that point, the situation had spiraled beyond anything these young researchers could have imagined. After some debate, they agreed they'd rest for the night and fly out the next day if they could make it that far.